oatmeal cookie bars. That's what I'm making today. They're gonna be chewy, have walnuts, have dried cranberries. Well, at least half I have dried cranberries because my brother's not a big fan of them. So I'm gonna do half with dried cranberry and walnuts, and the other half it'll just have walnuts for him. So if you're interested in this recipe, keep watching. So before we go any further, I want to tell you that I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. That's the temperature we'll be cooking our cookies on today. So in this bowl, I have 1 stick of room temperature butter, and I also have a half a cup of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar. A half a cup of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar. And I'm gonna start mixing this until this creams together. You just wanna make sure you cream it together till it becomes a smooth, fluffy, creamy texture. So now that we have our sugars and butter creamed together, we're going to start adding some other ingredients. I have 1 egg here, and we're going to mix that in, as well as a teaspoon of pure vanilla, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I have a teaspoon of baking powder. A half a teaspoon of baking soda. And I just creamed that in together with the butter and the sugars. So now I'm going to cut that off because I don't want to overwork the eggs. And I'm going to start adding my flour. So here I have a cup and a 1/4 cup, 1 and 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm going to add that to my sugar mixture. We're just going to mix that in until it comes together. We don't want to overwork the flour mixture. So that's enough for me. I just mixed it enough that the flour is mixed in with the butter and sugar. So now at this point, I'm going to add my oatmeal and my walnuts. You want to stir in your oatmeal and your walnuts, okay? So now that I have all my ingredients creamed together, I'm going to add my walnuts and my oats. So in here, I have a 1.5 cups of oatmeal, and I have a 3/4 cup of walnuts. And I'm just going to pour it in here, and I'm going to stir it in. I never mix the oatmeal and walnuts in with the paddle attachment. I just stir it. Maybe because I just don't. I fear that I'm going to overwork my cookie batter, and you don't want tough cookies. So now I have all of my oatmeal mixture and walnuts mixed in into the flour, butter, and sugar mixture. So I decided to do oatmeal cookie bars. So I just put it in a square, and I got my cranberries on half, well, less than half. And then when it's cooked, I'm gonna cut out cookie bars. So these are my oatmeal walnut cookie bars. So guys, this is the oatmeal cookie bars. This is the one with cranberries in it, as you can see. It's moist. You see that? It's moist. Oh my God. Wow, you have got to try this oatmeal cookie bar recipe. Oh my God, it's good. If you're a fan of oatmeal, a fan of cranberries, a fan of walnuts, this is the recipe for you. Try it out with you and your family. Get your kids in the kitchen. Try this recipe out. And tell me how you like it. Give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal cookies.